Yo, Kings, what's up? Coach Nate here, Short King Fitness, and today is leg day the Short King way. I'm going to take you through a few exercises for my beginner program, and I think about 4 exercises. We're going to start with our block squats. We're going to do some block raises, all right? Do some block lunges, and then the last one will be a surprise. You're probably thinking, what the fuck is a block lunge? What's that, right? The blocks, I have replaced the name of dumbbells with blocks. Because personally, I'm not too excited about a name called dumbbells. I don't really know where the name comes from. Maybe I should look it up before I talk more about it. But to me, it literally sounds dumb. So, like I said back in the day in the street, we would use cinder blocks, right, to lift weights. So now all dumbbells exercises in my program will be called block whatever. So block lunges, block press, so on. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. We still go with our Short King way of warm up, heavy failure. And if you're not familiar with this, that's warm up is 12 reps for set 1. Set 2 and 3, we'll do 10 reps. Set 4, we go to failure, all right? In between sets, we go 90 seconds. In between exercises, 120 seconds, all right? I'm gonna grab a warm up weight, and we're gonna get into our block squats. All right, so I'm going to start with a 25-pound dumbbell, and the safest way to do the block squats is with your block, right? You want to kick it up and hold it exactly like this, all right? Now once it's like that, we got our legs, shoulders width apart, and we're just going to squat and up. Let me back up a little bit so you can see more. All right. So this exercise here, I find one of the best block exercises for squats. The dumbbell for short frames is amazing. All right, so going for 12 reps. Straight up. I always say slow down, explode up. 12. Perfect. So when you're doing those as well, I want you to basically almost sit your ass on the ground. All right? You think about on the streets, if you ever saw a group of guys smoking on the squat, that's essentially where you want to get down to and then back up. All right? Back in my day before I gave up alcohol and started my journey, I was a pretty heavy cigarette smoker. I remember in high school, we'd always sit down in a group, cigarette smoke, right? So that squat's kind of the same, right? We're going down to about that level. We don't smoke anymore, right? So put your weight in your hand, straight down, and up, and down, and up. Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves 90 seconds. I'm gonna grab my heavy weight, which I'm going to do a 40-pound dumbbell. Do 10 reps. If for some reason I go over, we're gonna up the weight. If not, we're gonna stick with the weight. And we'll go into our failure in step 4. Okay, 40-pound dumbbell. So, legs shorter, legs shorter width apart, feet always facing forward. Bring it up. And slow down. Explode up. Slow down. explode up. Whew. All right, so I got 12 out of there. We're gonna up the weight, at least 10 pounds. That's my rule. If you're heavy, exceeds 10, and you get to 12, use your discretion. Maybe start at 5 pounds more. See if that brings you down to the 10 reps. Not try an extra 10 pounds. But if you're at a weight that you're doing 10 reps, and all of a sudden you come in one day and you can hammer that out 12, shit, homie, you did your job. And then you're up in the weight, going back down to 10. We keep on rolling that way, right? Okay. 90 seconds. I'm gonna up it by 5 pounds. That's the rule. I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, so 45-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna do my last heavy, then we're gonna go straight into failure. Holy shit. Okay, so we hit that 10 times. That was definitely my max. Now we're gonna go into failure. So the rule of failure, you take it in half at 5 pounds. So that means we will be doing 30 pounds for our failure. And we go right into it. I'm fucking around. Grab your shit. Let's roll. Shoot your back straight. Perfect form. That's fucking failure, all right? Drop it nicely. Just sit your ass on the ground. That's what's up. Whew. All right. Those were the block squats. Take 120 seconds, 2 minutes. In between this exercise, we're going to calf raises, now known as block raises. Like I said before in my last videos, make sure, excuse me, always breathing. Getting your water in you. Yeah. Quick pump check. I'm working my legs, not even my upper body, so. All right. That 120? I think so. So, block raises. Find a weight, grab the dumbbells, the blocks. shoulders back, always. We're just gonna calf raise, man. I like to roll more up onto my inner ball of my foot, into my big toe kind of thing. So I'm always kind of going in, not out. Right? Go here. In, not out. Right? Okay. Gonna grab some 25s. See how that goes. All right. So blocks in each hand, feet shoulder width apart, shoulders roll back always. Helps with your posture and your structure too, right? Then we're gonna raise. Hold it. Hold it. I hold it for 1.5 to 2 seconds. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So I think once you start watching my videos more, you'll realize that the weights that I do on my legs are quite a bit less than I do with the rest of my body. The reason for that is being because through my transformation of quitting drinking, going from 105 pounds to 125 pounds within 8 months after quitting alcohol. Oh, excuse me. I had a back injury prior to all that. So when I got off of physiotherapy and all that, I focused on my back more because it was a back injury. I didn't do my legs as much as I should have at the beginning. You live and you learn, right? But now I've been rocking the legs. I do legs. It's definitely part of my regimen. We're making some progress. Since I'm not wearing shorts, when we're done, I'll give you a little calf flex and show you what's up there. But remember, always feel with your body and make sure you're doing what's right for it. All right? Here's the next block raise. So I was doing the 25s. I'm going to bump it up to the 45s. Oh, shit, actually. No, we're going to do 50s. Okay. All right, here's the big boys. All right, so I was able to get 12 out of there. The rule of thumb, I would go up 5 more pounds. But the issue with that is that's as heavy as we go in this gym. So right now I'm in the middle of figuring a few things out. Because these 50-pound dumbbells I have knocked out on a few exercises now. So either I gotta buy more dumbbells or blocks for the condo, which I really don't want to, or I don't know. We'll have to figure it out though because I need more weight. Okay, right back into the block raise. Down dumbbells. Shoulders back. Raise. right. Set. Set 3, so now we're going into failure. 50. We're going to drop it to the 30s. Okay, calm down. Let's see if we can get a little pump on that. A little pump check. Move this camera a bit. Nothing crazy yet, but making some progress. Yeah, things are happening. Oh, I can't get that far up. All right. So next exercise. This one here is one that I would normally do to warm up, but I've been kind of messing around and throwing it in the middle of the exercises of the routine, just to kind of see if it kind of changes a few things up. These ones I call block carries, right? We're gonna have 2 blocks in our hands, we're gonna carry. But my variation is I just walk in like this. The way the short kings do it. Knees up. Okay? The most important part is knees up, but when you turn, knees are still up. Turn, step, turn, step, turn, step, and then keep on going. All right? So I'll grab some lighter weights and we'll some warm-up weight and we'll see where we roll. I do say if you're a beginner, a beginner, definitely start with light weights. See where you roll. I'm just gonna do it back and forth in this area. I'll start right here. All right. Yeah. Keep on going. All right. So this exercise, I'm still working out the reps because when I was doing it at the gym, I had a set length essentially. And I would rock that twice and my legs would be burning. Now I'm dealing with an area that's an 1/8 of the size of that area. So essentially what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to count out some steps. All right? And that's all it's the program off is you're gonna count some steps up. Whatever the fuck I decide, probably 20 each way. 2 sets of that. 80 steps. Yeah. We'll see. By next leg day, I'll have that confirmed. All right? 90 seconds is up. Let's roll. Now we're gonna have to get some heavier weights. So I did the 15s before. Let's try the 35s. Okay. Now, if you guys never tried this exercise before, I want you to give it a try. And comment back and let me know what you think. All right? And if you like this video and others like it, don't forget to subscribe. All right, back into it. So I'm gonna do this third set, and we're gonna go into failure. Okay. Now we're gonna go into failure at 25 pounds. Oh yeah. Oh man, they're burning. Always make sure you make it back to the rack. That's always the goal. All right, 3 exercises done. Block squats, block raises, and the block carries. Oh. So this is a very basic leg block exercise. Last one we're gonna do are block lunges. All right. Finish off with the lunges. Because there are some bad moths, I tell you. Start the squat, finish with lunges. Try walking out after. It is hard. So, the last exercise we did, block carries. The reason why I put the high legs in, everything's done for a reason here at Short King Fitness. I almost don't make shit up and go off the, I don't know what you say, the leg of my asshole, right? It's to train you in the bigger courses. So when you get to the 12 and 16 week courses, and SKSA is introduced to Short King Striking Arts, then you already have some skills you didn't realize you were learning, right? So everything in this program develops you without you knowing it, really. So these here are also these here. Nice blocks, right? Right? Eventually our block carries, and you go from this, right? This, right? Always gonna build up, right? One of our leg defenses is like that. Because we're short and we don't want to move too much, right? So I think you got your elbow guard, front guard, and you got your legs right there. Somebody's coming in, like block like that, or block like that. You come in, you come back. That's all I'm trying to say is that everything is done for a reason. And without you even knowing it, we're training to fight. Not only fight, but defend ourselves in situations that we normally couldn't do. All right? Block lunges. Let's do it. Since it's the killer, the finisher, I'm going to start off with something a bit light, do some 15-pound dumbbells, and I think I'll just rock it the same way I was doing the lunges or the block carries. So this one here, step forward, we're going to go down. We're going to come up, and down, and down. We're not going to put our knees quite on the ground, but we're going to hover them about 1/8 of an inch and bring it back up. Feet always straight. Okay. Forward. And we're always kicking out with our leg. Okay, that was actually a pretty good weight. That probably got up to 20 after that one. But again, leg day is a very important day for short kings, especially in this program. Because what I just did there, right? So we're lunging off. What else does that? Punch, punch, back, right? You want to strengthen up your back leg when you're lunging up and out. Also strengthen up this leg because we train 65% on the back of our foot, right? We're always kicking, right? The stronger you develop your legs like that, and that momentum, that's where you get all your power from. All right, up to 20 pounds. Finish off these block lunges. Finish off leg day, all right? Try a few front ones. Okay. All right, let's try that one again. That's why the finisher. I drop right to the 10s. I tell you, my legs are burning. Here we go. Don't quit though. Even though I fell over almost there, keep on going. You don't fucking give up, right? It's just to correct you for next time. Better form, better posture, better defense, better strike. All that, right? If you tip over, let's get up and do it again. Whew. Because in life, shit happens, right? Doesn't mean you don't try again. But that there, leg day, the short king way, blocks only. That only took exactly 30 minutes. This proves that you don't need to be in the gym for over an hour at a time to get muscle. You need a good workout plan, good meal plan, good coaching. You need structure, you need discipline. You need 30 to 45 minutes in the gym, 4 to 5 days a week. and you will see results just like that. Like I said, when I started, 105 pounds. I thought I looked good and tough and all that, but I was drunk, didn't know the difference. I was skinny. I looked like shit. Red every day, pale skin at the same time, fucking dry skin. Quit drinking, changed my life, put on 25 pounds in 12 months. I put on 20 pounds in 8 months. I have the goals, I have the system, put on the mass, especially if you're a skinny guy that has a hard time putting on weight. I know what it's like. I have 3 clients now, 4 on the way that have been going through the same thing, right? They came to me because they couldn't put on any weight. They were skinny, and they were tired of feeling tiny, essentially, right? I gave them a meal plan, gave them good supplements. Everything is natural, right? Don't do any type of gear, any type of test. Nothing is injected in his body. It's all pure supplements, right? So protein, creatine, fish oils, right? Multivitamins, greens, all right? And pre-workout. These are the things that I put in my body to be look the way I am nowadays. All right. If you look at my Instagram accounts, right, you'll see my before and afters. And yeah, you wouldn't even recognize me. Now, I'm more confident. Remember, I'm 5'3", right? Hell of a lot more confident. I thought I was confident back then. Now, I'm a hell of a guy. I'm a better husband, better father, just generally a better person. All right. So, if you're ready to change, comment on this video, subscribe, holler at Coach Nate, and everybody 5'8" and under, got your back.